Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great week, folks. This quote is by James Gardner. Believe in yourself and everything you can be. Yesterday's gone. Tomorrow's not here. What are you doing right now? Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials up 13, NASDAQ up 8, S&P's up 2, gold contract down $31.70, trading at 1,100, even. Silver down 18 cents at $14.65 an ounce. Platinum down 18 at $9.76 an ounce. Light sweet crude off 92 cents at $49.97 a barrel. Oil basically couldn't hold the $50 mark. Bonds, 10-year down 8 ticks, 125.27. 30-year down 12, 151.23. They both have backed down with lighter volume. They're building cause for higher price. King dollar up 176 ticks at 98.16. The intriguing there, of course, folks, is what? Is that you had gold get down to 1080 last night in the Asian Open. It traded there for literally a split second. Got into the 1100 area where we are right now. The dollar, bottom line, failed to take out a swing point, and there's not strength in the dollar. That being said, what you did have out here today is each and every commodity was in the red. You had sugar down 4%. We had wheat down 3.5%, corn 3.5%, gold 2.8%, oil 1.8%. Natural gas 1.3. You can go on, every single one of them are down. It's like, okay, is that pushing out the deflation deal, or in fact is that just a bottom that we're coming into? Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world? In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? Okay. We have tests out here galore today, folks, and these tests are right to the penny, which is just amazing. If we go over to the futures first, this is what you have. The S&P futures out here today got to a price point of 21, 26, 25. It's hard to believe, but that is the exact high that was generated out here in May. The May 19th high was 2126.25. We did that with just about the same amount of volume, too, by the way, okay? We did 740 million today, and on the 19th, I believe, we did 739 million. Okay, so bottom line, did the same type. It's light volume. That's the bottom line. We'll see where this shakes out. If we take a look at if we go over and we take a look at the cash market, what you're going to see, and this is the big number here, and this is why. The cash high that I was going after, folks, was the 29.87. Now, the difference is this. That number was the high that was generated in May. Now, we got over that high. We closed under it. We have lighter volume. That's saying also that this market wants to, well, that the S&P failed today. The S&P did not get to its high of the 20th of May. That high is 2134. The reason that you want to keep your head wrapped around the cash S&P also is what happens, folks, is that all 500 stocks have to trade in order for the cash S&P number to get generated. So what happens because of that, it's harder to push around the cash S&P. All 500 stocks have to trade. That's why we watch that so closely. Let's go over and we take a look at the NDX 100. Now, the NASDAQ broke out last week. The NDX broke out last week. Bottom line is that you have higher price. We have contracted in volume. There's no two ways about that. You did 25 million out here today. We had taken the highs out last week, even on a weekly basis with lighter volume. Hey, we'll see how this baby shakes out, and I suspect tomorrow is going to be the shakeout. Well, it'll tell us a lot more information tomorrow about the NDX 100. The reason being is that we have Apple that's coming out with numbers. We get Microsoft that's going to be coming out with numbers on Thursday. You got Yahoo that's going to be coming out. There's a lot of NDX equities that are coming out. Now, after the close out here, we had Big Blue come out. And Big Blue is going to affect the trading inside the Dow Industrials tomorrow and inside the S&Ps. What we have with Big Blue right now, and this has been up, down, and all over the place, the Big Blue closed at a price point of 173. It's trading right now down $6. It's trading at 167. Numbers go like this on Big Blue. The estimate was $3.78. They made $3.84. So they did a better bottom line number. That being said, what's going on, and that's why they're selling it down, is that their software revenue was down 10% to $5.8 billion. Their hardware revenue, check this out, this is really intense, was down 32% to $2.1 billion. They beat on their earnings per share, but what you have is that when you miss on revenues, folks, it's always a big deal. The reason, particularly when IBM missing continually, this is not a one-time off deal. What happens is that Big Blue has continually missed on revenue. It's got lower gross profits. Well, gross, it's been going lower gross-wise for quite a while. So here, I'll just give you some fundamental numbers here. This is how intense it is. If you look back the last 5 years, I'll just give you the numbers for the year. Well, I'll give you the numbers per quarter. 5 years ago, they were doing $24 billion a quarter in 90 days. Now they're doing 19. That's how dramatic the downdraft has been and is in Big Blue. So what I expect you're going to see more of is that right now they have 379,000 employees. What we're going to see more of there is that they're going to be letting more employees go. They're going to be managing those numbers on the way downtown. That's just bottom line, you know, how that thing shakes out. Now that number, I suspect, will tomorrow. Well, $7 is not that bad. That's the bottom line. If they're only down $7 in the morning, that's not the end of the world for the Dow Industrial. Something else just has to get into higher price. If that number, however, starts running down to, hey, the last swing low out here is 162. It can hit 162. You start going down $10. IBM down $10 will put a little damage inside the Dow Industrials. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. You stay right there, folks. We'll come right back. Dow finish up 13. Nasdaq up 8. S&P's up 3.5. We're going to be right back.